Today in the cryptocurrency news, Tom Lee is predicting a Bitcoin at $25,000. The CEO of Binance is saying that it will be very hard for other governments to outrun China on blockchain technologies. And PayPal is now stopping paying the models of Pornhubs, leaving Verge to increase 33% in price as the de facto payment method. And a few more stories. Let's dive right in. Hello everyone, welcome to Trading. I'm Mark, and today in the news we have on Cointelegraph we learned that PayPal has now completely stopped paying all the models of Pornhubs and leaving Verge as the de facto payment method. So back in 2018, Pornhub had signed an agreement with Verge to start using these cryptocurrencies for payment. Now, Verge increased 33% in a day and an increase of 168% in volumes for the tradings. That's amazing for the cryptocurrency world. Usually the porn industry is leading the move in terms of technologies. So let's see, maybe Verge will keep on going even higher if the actors and the models are very motivated to use it. When this news got public that PayPal is now stopping paying all the models of Pornhubs, a few other models went public and said that since many years some of them were already blacklisted from PayPal. This is definitely why we need a decentralized payment solution like Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies, or even better, technology like Verge, Monero, Zcash, Grin that are untraceable and allow for anonymous payment method. Moving on to CoinDesk, we learned that a Ukrainian state-owned companies, a railway companies in Ukraine, has been caught doing Bitcoin mining. So the company had 100 Bitcoin miners plugged to the electricity grid, and security found them out. The main issue there is currently in Ukraine it's forbidden by law to create or to use cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. This is a law from the Central Bank of Ukraine. Currently, Ukraine is working since many years at elaborating comprehensive set of rules regulating the cryptocurrencies in general. Binance is reportedly helping Ukraine to develop these rules. It's obviously very tempting for state employees to use the free electricity from these large corporations to mine bitcoins, knowing that once the bitcoins are transferred to their own wallets, it's almost impossible to trace back or to get these bitcoin back. Let's remember that last year, several Russian scientists were arrested for using one supercomputer inside a nuclear research facilities to mine bitcoins. On Cointelegraph, Changpeng Zhao, known as CZ, the founder and CEO of the cryptocurrency exchange Binance, is saying that the endorsement of the president of China for all blockchain technologies will create a race on which country will adopt cryptocurrency the fastest. And it's going to be very hard for other countries to outrun China on that. In an interview with Bloomberg Market, CZ said, and I quote, "It's very positive. China is very pro-technology, so China will invest very heavily in blockchain technology and on the educational front as well. Given that China has now made that move, every other country in the world will have no choice but to follow or move faster. But it's going to be pretty hard to move faster than China, to be honest." The CEO of Binance saw the stance that China took on blockchain technology going much further. And he said, and I quote, "You can't learn just about blockchain without learning about cryptocurrency. So I think we will see a lot more people who understand Bitcoin, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies. So we'll see very strong adoption there." Even though the president of China took a stance on blockchain technology recently, let's remind ourselves that cryptocurrencies exchange are still forbidden in China. This is why Binance had to relocate their headquarters to Malta recently. On CoinDesk, we learned that there's a new way for businesses in the cryptocurrency space in the United States to legally attract investors and operate in the cryptocurrencies world without having to have one of those very hard to get bit license from New York. And it's from Wyoming. Wyoming just passed a new set of cryptocurrencies banking law, a set of 13 crypto-friendly law. One of those laws allow for Wyoming to charter special purpose depository institutions, SPDI, a new type of fully reserved fiat bank that can also custody crypto assets. With a SPDI, crypto exchange and other startups could operate in New York without going through the state license. Under the same legal principle that exempt banks from needing state money transmitter license, Wyoming advocates, and I quote, "We are fairly confident that the Wyoming SPDI will be able to operate in New York without a bit license." The bit license in New York is the earliest regulation specially crafted for blockchain technologies 5 years ago, and in 5 years of history, only 18 bit license has been granted. Moving back to Cointelegraph, we learned that during an interview to CNBC's, Tom Lee, an investor of Fundstrat's investment fund, said that Bitcoin should hit $25,000 pretty soon due to his network values. About that predictions, he said, and I quote, "Cryptocurrencies are network valued assets, meaning the more people hold the assets, the greater the values. In fact, it's a log function. So if you double the user hold it, you get a quadrupling of value. To go to 25,000, you essentially need a little less than 4 times rise, which means you need to double the number of people who hold Bitcoin." Lee said that Fundstrat estimates that 500,000 people use and hold Bitcoin. So that means that you will need to have 1 million people using Bitcoins to reach $25,000. Thank you very much to have watched this Friday's episode of OTrading. Starting next week, I will be more consistent in my uploading of video with 3 videos a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will work on more of these educational special videos on Saturdays. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel for more of these videos. And on that, have a great weekend.